Good day. So today we are going to be talking about properties and expression. So we have a basket application that we're going to be building today with Axiomers. And a basket application, what it basically is this. It's going to contain a basket record, and then that basket record will have items inside. And we can calculate the total sum of all the items inside that basket. So that's what this is for. So here is how it works. We have a product record. The product will have a name, image, and price. And then we'll have a basket product. So the basket product is basically the products that are inside this basket. So it will have a quantity and a subtotal, which is the quantity multiplied by the product's price. And then basket is going to calculate the total of all the subtotals inside this basket product, and it's going to give us the total amount, total price, total value of everything inside. So let's get to work on it. So first of all, you're going to create a new application here. You just call this basket application. You can add a description if you want. I'll be like, this is a basket application. Then you create this. Okay. Now that it has been created, you click inside and to tell you to open up the schema builder. So you open up the schema builder right now, and then you add your collections. Let's add product, add basket product, then add baskets. I'll create that and I'll save this. If you notice, we are always having two fields where a collection is being created. If you click inside, you see that name and date created has already been created for us. So in our products collection, we have a name property, image property, and a price property. So I'll add them right now. So let's just add image, max size of 0.5 MB, which is 500 KB, and add price. Just select price here and save this. So we have added the properties now. So let's modify the views. Because we just added the properties, but we haven't put it in the views yet. So you click this. Let's add image price. Let's take this down here and save. That is for the table view, and this is for the detail view. Image price is created. I'm going to take this image up here. So it's going to show the image first and the name and price. And let's save this. So if I go to my show live preview, it's going to say get started with the basket application. I'm going to click this. I'm going to go to our products over here. So you can see that the name, image, price, date created has already been put in our table view. Now I'm going to create the record. So I will call this tomato. Now pick an image, choose photo from gallery. I'll go to our basket products over here. Tomato. And now let me put a price of 3,000 and save it. So you can see that tomato has been added. You can see the name, image, and price has been added correctly. Let me just add another one. I'll call this pepper, right? Pepper. So I'll call this one be 2,000 naira, and I'll save this here. So we have tomato and pepper in our products right now. So the next thing we're going to do is create our basket products. Right now, we just have name and days created. If we check the documentation, you can see that basket product has quantity, subtotal, and basket. Sorry, product, quantity, subtotal, and basket. So we have to add a reference to this product over here and add a reference to this basket over here. And then compute the quantity times the product's price and add a quantity field here too. So let's do that now. So I'll go to our add field and I'll add, okay, I remember that name is not even included there, so I'll remove this name for now. So I'll just add product, collection, or sorry, reference, and I'll add a reference to this product. Display field, this is the field that's going to be displayed whenever the user wants to select a product. So that's the name. I'm going to save this now. And next is the basket. So let's add basket here. Reference, collection, basket. Select name, add basket. Then we're going to add quantity. Quantity. Going to be number, add. And then finally, we'll add the subtotal. So subtotal is a bit different from the rest of the properties we have been making. So the subtotal is a computed expression. If you look at this, you can see that it's computed, meaning that we don't really put in a value, it gets it from other values. So let's do that now. I'm going to call this a price, and then we select this computed, we enable this, and then we're going to say product dot price multiply by, or yeah, multiply product price by quantity. This is going to give us the value of this product's price multiplied by the quantity for this particular record. So I'll save this now. So that has been added. So now I think we have everything. We have the product, we have the quantity, we have the subtotal, we have the basket. Now let me just move this down here. I think this is okay. I'll move this down here too. I think that's good. And now let's modify the views. So you go to views and you can add the things that we just created: name, quantity, subtotal, baskets. Then move this down here. You can do the same in detail. Just remove this one. Name, quantity, subtotal, baskets. That's great. Let me remove that name. I think name is here, but it shouldn't be there anymore. And I'll save this. So we have basket product being created. So the next thing we are going to modify is the basket. So let's go to the fields. So let's add our properties. Let's add our fields. So you right now already have name. So we're just going to add a computed a collection, sorry, a property that actually gets the list of the basket product. Remember, we added a reference to it over here if in our code. So we can simply just get that reference from here. So I'll show you guys how to do it now. So I'm going to go back to here, add field. I'm going to call this basket product, right? So we're going to just come over here and say complete list. Then we're going to add the source collection of basket products. Choose the columns we want to show. Product, quantity, subtotal. I think this is okay. and then computed, we're going to now say ref rows. We're going to use basket product. We're going to select basket because this basket is what basket product is using as the identifier for this our particular basket record. So I'm going to add this field right now and save it. Now let's go to our views. I think this is already fine. And detail. Let's add our basket products here. So I just call this products, basket products. Now move this up over here. Now save this. So now let's see what we have done so far. Just have a reload. Okay. So now I'll click our basket product right here and I'll create a basket called basket one and I'll save this. So when I click this right now, you will see that our product here is empty. So let's add a product to this particular basket. Now remember, we added a reference to this basket product. We added a reference to the basket here. So if I click here now and I decide to add items, I can select this basket we just created. Yeah, and also select a product that we created too, tomato or pepper, and I'll add quantity and I'll save this. Now look, the subtotal has been calculated. Tomato has a price of 3,000, and if you go back here you can see that the quantity is now 2 and the subtotal is 6,000. So you multiply 3,000 by 2 and it gives us 6,000. Now it's referenced to this particular basket. So if I come over to this basket and I click this, you will see that tomato is now showing underneath because it's referenced to basket 1. Remember, basket 1 is what we selected. So it's referenced to basket 1. That's why it's showing here. So you can see we're already getting something like something we can already put items inside our basket. So now let's calculate the sum of all the items in the basket. So I'll just add another item into this basket and that will be, is it pepper? I'll just call this basket 1, save this. Let's go back to the basket. So we have subtotal of 6,000 and 6,000 here. So I'm just going to find a way to add all the items in this basket products together to give us the total. So let's do that now. So I'll go to our fields in basket and I'm going to create total. So this is going to be a price and it's going to be computed still. So here is how it's going to work. We are going to select basket product. We're going to return subtotal. Then we're going to add a condition equal basket to this record.id. We can also say basket ID if we want, but I just like using basket here. If you want to use basket ID, this is fine, but I just like using basket ID like this. So now it's going to search this particular collection, search this database, this table. It's going to get the subtotal and it's going to get the subtotal if this condition, this basket condition of this basket product is equals to this record ID. So after it gets the subtotal of everything, we can now add it all together with some array. So I think, yeah, some array. So let's cut this and paste this inside here. just like that. Now save this and I'll add it to our detail here. Now if I click this, you will see that the total is showing here as 12,000. So it's adding everything in the basket together successfully. And this right here, this is very good. This is actually what we need. But you might be thinking, why do I have to go all the way here to add all these items here? Why can't I just do it from the basket? Like it seems like it's a lot of work. So we can actually, there's actually something we can do about that. So you go over to your actions and then you go to, you can create an action. Now I'll call this action open create. So open create basically is for creating records, but then it opens it up first and pre-fills some fields. So let me just open a record, select this basket product. We're going to open, we're going to create this. Now let me add a field. I'll now overwrite or prefill this basket ID with this ID. This ID right now is for this our basket product because we are writing this inside the basket collection. So this ID is for our basket record. So yes. So this is going to use this basket ID for this basket in the basket product create page. So it's going to automatically put it there. So let me just add basket product. So I'll say add product just like that. Now see, can also change this icon to add, yes, and I'll save this. Then we can go to our views and we can add it here inside this product section and save this. Now if I check the live preview when it has loaded here and I click this, you can see that we have an add product button here. Now if I click this add product button, you will see that that selected basket one automatically. So I don't have to now go to this page, basket products, and start adding it manually. I can simply just do everything directly from this basket. Now let me just delete this record, Pepe. Okay. Now let me add Pepe back. I'm just going to come over here, select Pepe, quantity 4, and I'll save this. So you can see it just added it directly. No need for me to go back and forth. It's just in the same page. And you can see the total is being calculated still. Everything is working the way it's supposed to. So I hope that you understand the way this um, um, properties and expressions. I hope you understand how they work from this display, this demo, and this tutorial. Looking forward to teaching you guys more things about Axiomers. Thank you for watching.